Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Jaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloge Bhaktir Bhavati Naishnage. Sattvam Mamaishwarya Mada Pludasya Kritagadaste Vidu Prabhavam Kritagadaste Vidusha Prabhavam Chandum Prabodhartasi Mudachedaso Maivam Punarbhon Madirishame Sadi Sattvam Mamaishwarya Mada Pludasya Kadagadaste Vidusha Prabhavam Chandum Prabodhartasi Mudachedaso Maivam Punarbhon Madirishame Sadi Sattvam Mamaishwarya Mada Pludasya Kritagadaste Vidusha Prabhavam Chandum Prabodhartasi Mudachedaso Maivam Punarbhon Madirishame Sadi. Chant. Maivam Punarbhon Madirishame Sadi Sattvam Mamaishwarya Mada Pludasya Kritagadaste Vidusha Prabhavam Chandum Prabodhartasi Mudachedaso Maivam Punarbhon Madirishame Sadi Sattvam Mamaishwarya Mada Pludasya Ste Vidusha Prabhavam Chandum Prabodhartasi Mudachedaso Maivam Bunarbon Madirisha me Sadi. Madaji. Tammamaishwarya Mada Pludasya Kadagadaste Vidusha Prabhavam Chandum Prabodhardasi Muda Jedaso Maivam Bunarbun Madirisha me Sadi Saha He Tvam yourself Mama of me Aishwarya of rulership Mada in the intoxication Pludasya who is submerged Krita having committed Agasakha sinful offense Te your Avidusha not knowing Prabhavam the transcendental influence Chandum to forgive Prabho O Master Atha therefore Arhasi you should Mudha foolish Chedasa whose intelligence Ma never Evam thus Punaha again Buddha may it be Matihi consciousness Isha O Lord may my Asadi impure. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. Engrossed in pride over my ruling power, ignorant of your majesty, I offended you. O Lord, may you forgive me. My intelligence was bewildered, but let my consciousness never again be so impure. Purport by the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. Although Lord Krishna protected the residents of Vrija by lifting Govardhana hill, he had not yet punished Indra himself. And Indra feared that any moment Sri Krishna might call the son of Vivaswan, Yamaraja, who punishes impudent persons who defy the laws of God. Indra was quite fearful and thus begged the Lord's forgiveness on the plea that he could be purified only by Krishna's mercy, that he was too stubborn to learn a good lesson through mere punishment. In fact, despite Indra's humility in this case, his heart was not completely purified. Later on in this canto, we find that when Lord Krishna once took the Parijata flower from Indra's kingdom, poor Indra again reacted violently against the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Thus, we should aspire to go back to our eternal home in the kingdom of Krishna and should not become entangled in the imperfect life of material gods. Om Ajnanatimmirandasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chakshurun Milidam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Mugam Karoti Vachalam Bangum Lankayate Girim Yatkripatamaham Vande Sri Gurum Dinataranam Paramananda Madhavam Krishna Chaitanya Ishwaram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jayadam Surado Bangor Mama Mandamade Gadi Masarvasvabadam Bojo Radha Madana Mohano Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devagi Nandanaya cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya namo namaga Govindaya namo namaga Govindaya namo namaga Namaga Pankajanabhaya Namaga Pankajamaline Namaga Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangre. Hare Krishna. So we are in the wonderful session of Bhagavan Leela of Sri Krishna in Vrindavan. So this 10th canto, few more chapters, we are actually sitting in Vrindavan. Bala Leela, Bhagavan Leela. After Govardhan Leela only, Bhagavan has gone to Mathura. Then Mathura Leela will start and Dwaraka Leela will start. So we cannot compare any Leela, but the Vrindavan Leela is very, very, very affectionate, very, very attractive for all the devotees, and Krishna himself, he like it. So now we are actually the scene of prayer, direct prayer. Krishna is sitting and Lord Indra look at him and prostrated in front of him and is praying to Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is why the praise in the Srimad Bhagavatam is very, very important, because it is direct prayer. We are actually praying, but we are taking their prayers and repeating it. Of course, we are supposed to meditate. That's what I want to request today. Let us go to Vrindavan. Let us go to Vrindavan where Lord the Indra and Krishna is sitting. That place called actually Govindagund. Govardhan. So we'll go to Govindagund. Today we'll go along with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he went to Vrindavan, he was in great ecstasy actually. So he went to Govardhan. First he found actually the Radhakund and Shamkund. Little water was there, nobody was knowing what it is. Mahaprabhu danced and chanted, and he took the water and he started actually taking bath, saying, this is Radhakund, this is Shamkund. So from there actually he went to Manasi Ganga, Mukharavind. So Mahaprabhu went to Mukharavind. He took bath actually in the Manasi Ganga, it is mentioned. He was in great ecstasy. Manasi Ganga, Krishna brought Manasi Ganga here. And he himself is Krishna. What is the bhava, real bhava of the devotee Mahaprabhu was accepting. So he took bath. Now we can also take bath in Manasi Ganga now. There is enough outlets are there, the water is coming out. Simply you have to go and stand under that water. Then you take shower. You can have a shower. And Mahaprabhu was in great ecstasy. Then he proceeded to Parikrama, he went to Haridev temple. Haridev temple, I think some devotees, they are not going up. Actually, sometimes the temple is closed. But Haridev is actually this very powerful deity. Vajranapha made the deity. Haridev, Keshadev, Baladev, three deities. So we can also go to Haridev, have darshan. That is Giridhari only. Jai Radha Giridhari Radha Giridhari Radhe. Ta Giridhari Radha Giridhari Radhe. Jaya Giri Govardhan Jaya Giri Govardhan Jaya Giri Govardhan Jaya Giri Govardhan. Now the temple is open, you can have a nice darshan. Giridhari is in the form of Giridhari. Beautiful deity. We can have darshan there. Then Mahaprabhu was there also. Wherever he goes, he sees such deities. he started chanting and dancing, jumping and dancing and great ecstasy. Then he came to uh, Govindagund. So there he was greatest ecstasy. Because the Govindagund is related with the, the Madhavendra Puri, Indra's Abhishek, big Abhishek was done for Krishna there. Huh? And Gopalji is sitting on the top. So all this ecstasy, he was chanting and dancing and chanting and dancing and chanting and dancing. Jai Radha Giridhari Radha Giridhari Radhe. Jai Radha Gopal Radha Gopal Radhe. Because he is Krishna himself. So Bhagavan actually after completing the Govardhan Leela, he lifted the Govardhan and kept it back, Mukharavind. Then he came to this Govindagund. At the foot of it is mentioned, a very nice description is given in the Ananda Vrindavan Chambu. Just like direct he's seen and he's writing. He's sitting on the foot of the Govardhan. Govindagund is a place where we can see, you look, we can see complete Govardhan there. Other places it is down, no. But Govindagund, if you look at it, you can see the whole Govardhan is, you can have this. At the foot of Govardhan, Bhagavan, beautiful Krishna was sitting. He was giving actually the darshan. Vedungunanda Maravinda Dalaya Daksham Barhavadam Samasidambuddha Sundarangam Kandarpagodi Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamadi Purusham Damaham Bhajami. He was waiting actually for the devotee, actually, his assistant, the Indira. He knew that actually he is going to come here. He did a lot of mistake actually. Indra is a person, the present Indra is a person, we cannot correct him. It is very difficult. He's keep on doing the mistake directly to his boss, directly to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Why we are blaming Indra? We are also doing the same thing actually. Every day we are doing, even after knowing that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Radha Rasibihari. Okay, how many offenses we are doing? That is why at the end of the day, we should ask for forgiveness to the Lord. By knowingly or unknowingly, how many offenses we have did it, please forgive me, please forgive me. There's a mantra for it. So Indra, actually, he was, it is mentioned, he was intoxicated with the sense gratification. In heavenly planets, all the demigods are intoxicated with the sense gratification. Those who are intoxicated, they cannot do any harinam. They will not know. In the material world also, they will not suppose you have got a good father and mother. They are very good. But you will forget about him. What father? Let me enjoy now. This is a chance for me. He is old. Now I am young. Now let me enjoy. So that is the mood of actually the Lord Indra. Always busy with the sense gratification. Everything is there. That is also part of material world only, heavenly planet. Srimad Bhagavatam is there. Bhagavad Gita is there. Everything is there. But there is no time. That is why they are actually looking at the people in the age of Kali Yuga, in the material world, in Juhu, in Vrindavan, Mayapur. Okay. All the devotees at the last, they simply going back home, back to what? Oh, what they did it actually. They simply was following Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Srila Prabhupada said, you need not do anything else. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Iva Kevalam, Kalo, Nasyeva, 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 Gadaranyada. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Guaranteed by the Supreme Lord. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, he came as Krishna himself, and he says, you need not do anything else. Don't leave your home. Be a grahastha at home. Whatever, wherever you are, you be there. But you please chant the holy name of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We should have 100% faith. That we are seeing actually how the devotees are living from Vrindavan, from any our dhams. Simply they are Tektva Deham Punarjanma, they are going back home, back to what? That's why today's purport, the last word it is used, one should not become entangled in the imperfect life of the material gods. Caution is given actually. Don't go after the 33 crores Devadas. That doesn't mean that we should neglect them or something like that. They are also very close. So Indra intoxicated and it took 7 days he was continuous rain was going on. What was his purpose? Destroy everything in Vrindavan. First of all the cows should be killed. So in the age of Kali Yuga, in the material world, we can see, especially in India, so many parts of India, their main aim is actually to kill the cows. Beef. Especially in South India, Kerala, if you go, actually, there are so many places. You can see the beef. It's allowed. So what is happening actually? Problems and material problems. There is no chance of the Bhagavatam says such people will go down and to the hellish planet. Perpetually they will go. So Indira's idea was also to kill all the cows. If we kill all the cows, Krishna also will be killed. Automatically he will suicide. He cannot bear the separation from the cows. So he started actually this. I was thinking then 7 days, after 1 or 2 days, he could have seen actually this boy. I was talking, actually, he's a talkative boy, talking too much, acting as something. Definitely, I will defeat him because of his pride. It is mentioned here actually. Engrossed in pride over my ruling power. PRID, it is the enemy. Even Brahmaji got actually darshan of the Lord after doing tapasya. 100 years he did the tapasya, complete tapasya. Finally, the Lord appeared in front of him. First thing what he did is actually shook hand with him. Hello, congratulations. You completed the thing. The Brahmaji was crying usually, you consider me as equal. I am not. Then the first prayer, 2930, I think, 2930. 33, 34, 35, 36 is Chatusloki Bhagavatam. So before that, he is telling that, my dear Lord, I have an humble prayer at your lotus feet. Cried and he said, what is that? You have given me the creation, you have given me so many responsibilities, you gave me the power, you empowered me, but my request is actually, I should not be attacked by, should never be pride. I should never be pride. So that I will think that I am the supreme of all these things. So a great point actually we should study from Srimad Bhagavatam. We are all actually in intoxicated stage in the material world. We are something. Prabhupada says even the dog is pride. Why is pride? I'm a dog. I'm a dog. So even the human beings also, whether it is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Grihastha, Banaprastha, whatever it may be, everybody is thinking that actually I am something. Even a small child is so proud. I can do this, I can do this. Why? Because Indra says actually, forgive me, because my intelligence was bewildered, pure intelligence. When somebody comes to this material world, his intelligence is, it is impure, got contaminated. In the Vidura was asking this question to Maitreya Muni, that Krishna is sitting in everyone's heart. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And part of also is sitting there. Jiva and Paramatma both are sitting there. Why these people are getting intoxicated? Why these people are getting Krishna cannot do anything about it. They are undergoing that terrible situation. So Maitreya Muni is explaining very nicely. He says the moon is there fixed, and moon is you can see in the water, and the water is moving. We think that actually the moon is moving in. Tribulations are happening to the moon shadow. So the soul is pure. Because we have come to this material world, mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance, Maya, this is actually the water. Tribulations are happening to this because of the mode of our activities. That is why the tribulations are happening to the soul. Soul is suffering or we are suffering. Finally, he is giving a very good solution. Nobody can do anything unless they surrender unto the lotus feet of Krishna. Devi Esha Gunamayi Mama Maya Dviratiya Mameve Pravadyante Maya Medam Taranti. So that is why he is praying here. Lord Brahma, the Indra is praying. My intelligence bewildered. It took 7 days for him to realize it when he lost everything. What was the cause of his pride? Because he was holding Samvataka cloud and all the possessions, and he says, my ruling power. When the ruling power he became weak, then only he could understand actually there is some problem with me actually. Okay. This boy is not an ordinary boy. He's a great. So what is happening? Why we are not surrendering to Krishna? Because of the pride. Why we are pride? Because of the possession. Material possession. Spiritual possession somebody is having, they are also having the pride. There is no problem. Prabhupada used to say that there is no harm. That why? What is the problem? I am the servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I can look up. You can see Prabhupada picture when he's singing and he was looking up like this. So somebody asked, why you are looking up always? They thought because of ego, I am something like that. Actually, he is looking at the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan, looking at him. He said, why not? Why not? I am proud. I am proud because I am the servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. No problem. But material pride, even though it is given, possession is something is given by the Lord, we don't want to acknowledge that I am the Prakriti Kriyamanani, Gunai Karmani Sarach, Ahankara Vimudatma, Kartaham Iti Manyade. So finally he came to know there is something wrong. Actually, yes, he could open his eyes. Because of the possession, we can see how many times he did a lot of mistake. Here, purport is mentioned. Later on, we can see that again he fought with Krishna. Now he is bowing down, and when something happened, we come and pray to the Krishna. Please forgive me. Actually, I want to become a devotee, nice devotee. Okay, please allow me to chant properly and everything. But again, next day, what is happening? Again, because of the association and everything, we forget what is happening is forgotten complete. That is actually Bhagavan said, you will forget about it actually. But this you have to remember actually, yes, I did some mistake, but he again fought with Krishna for one small flower, Parijata flower. Hare, it belongs to him, belongs to Krishna. So why we should have an objection? Actually, you should present it. So again, he killed his Brahmana. He got punishment, and he was given actually the powers back again. Again, he fought with Beli Maharaj. Beli Maharaj, Katha, we know that he got the benediction from his guru Shukracharya. So nobody could defeat him. Uh, so he was hiding. But again, actually, this it is mentioned that the Lord did not take any action on him. Because what happened, the Devas actually, they are very close with Krishna. They are doing the service. No, suppose somebody is doing very good seva. If he do some small mistake, we forgive. Okay, next time don't do it. Like that, Bhagavan is always giving a chance for him. Huh? So now somebody will work for him because of the indication. Somebody, because he has got a fair parents. Aditi prayed, well, uh, Kashyapa Muni given advice, and he prayed, and the Lord came. And the Lord himself is telling actually, Aditi, I cannot do anything because they are empowered by his guru, a Brahmana. But I have to do something for you. I will come as your son. So even the Lord became the brother of Indra. He helped. So how many chants, I was analyzing how many chants Bhagavan is giving actually. Even after coming to Krishna consciousness, every time he is giving many, many chances we are getting actually. Forgiving. That come back again, come back again. Srila Prabhupada was not in favor of sending anybody outside ISKCON, any devotees. Correct him, bring him back, enter him, give. Because that is going close to Krishna, serving Krishna is the only solution. There is no other solution. The pride will go and ahankar, a false ego will go, everything. This will come. Because creation, if you see the creation, first thing is created was false ego. Why? Because this is a jail. Okay, meant for that. So those who are self-realized, they understood their position, Swarupa, and they know that how to get rid of this false ego, pride, come back to the original state, constitutional position. The Lord will help. Dadami buddhiyogam tam enamam vyatiti. So that is what is happening. Actually, he came. He said that, still his pride is there. He said, Surabhi cow, you go. I will be behind you. I will not be walking. I will be coming on my Airavada. I will be riding on the Airavada. Huh? Usually when we come to, suppose one devotee was telling me that I will not come to Juhu temple hereafter. He called me and told, why? Because they are not allowing me to take my car inside. So I was laughing at him actually. Bro, I'm so senior, Anthony. Why they should stop my car inside? There may be some reason. Are you supposed to come inside the temple with a car? Because you are a car. I am staying actually outside, or I am coming by walk. Anybody is coming by a car, taxi, they get down and then they come by walk to see the Lord. Who cares? Who will bother you if you don't come? What is happening? You are the loser. Oh, it's like that. Then okay. Now he says, I park the car outside and walk and come. I given this instruction, this story to him. Indra got down. Huh? Kadholi, one village is there in Rajasthan. He got down very far away. He got down and he told Airavada, be here actually. You got a lot of work to be done. But I am going by walk with Namrata. He came by walk to see Krishna. Kaduli is a village actually. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also went. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to see Gopalji in the top of the Govardhan. Gopalji, he said, no, I will not put my feet on the Govardhan. Then Gopalji himself is made some interview for him. Some news spread that Turkish Muslims are coming and are going to attack. You better take away the deity. So they took the deity and come to this village, and he was sitting actually in the Brahmana's house. So Govindagund, when he came, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we are with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We came to Govindagund. He said, I want to go and see Gopalji. Now he has come down. 3 days he went and saw the deity. 3 days he was looking at the deity and sitting. That's more power. So here, in the memory, because the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan Krishna himself, personally is sitting there. He's sitting there. He came and prostrated in front of Krishna. Okay. So that is another thing actually in the material world. Even though Krishna said actually in the whole Bhagavad Gita, throughout Bhagavad Gita, uh, that Bhajadam Priti Purvakam. Bhajadam Priti Purvakam, then how to bhajan. That also he said, Madhyajima Namaskuru. Become my devotee and bow down in front of me. So that is possible only when Brahmaji also bow down in front of Krishna when he did some mistake. Completely surrender to the Lord. So only in ISKCON you will see that people are bowing down in front. Otherwise, actually they just go and take some coin and just throw it in front of the deity and they will come back. They don't know why. Once actually in our temple, one minister came, not in Juhu, another temple. Minister came. When Maharaj was there, minister. So Maharaj bowed down in front of the deity and he told the minister, you bow down to the deity here. He says, I should bow down? Why should I bow down? I am the minister. You don't know actually. Sunderground main minister now. Sorry. he is the minister. Prime minister is prime minister is prime minister. Okay. You are under, you have to bow down. He did not bow down. He fell down. He did not bow down. Shortly he fell down. Because this is very difficult to understand this, you know. That is why the Bhagavatam gives us all the solution. Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam gives all the solution for all the problems. So he's thinking now what to do. So he started praying at the lotus feet of Krishna, the Supreme Personality, completely prostrate. Now you understand. These eyes are open. You could understand. Till now you was thinking that he's a talkative boy. Small boy is talking too much. Okay. He's posing himself as like this. So now he understood that forgive my intelligence is bewildered. My consciousness never again be so impure. So in the purport it is mentioned that our pride will go only. Consciousness will become pure. Original consciousness is pure. Contamination is happened because of our existence in this material world. That can be removed only by the mercy of the Lord. Mercy of the Lord. Mercy of the Lord comes, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu praying. I am not a sannyasi, I am not a brahmana, I am not a brahmachari, I am not a grahasa, I am not a shudra. And who are you? Mahaprabhu is telling actually, you are the servant of Gopi Partru. The husband of gopis. He is servant of. So this is actually the key point. We have to come to that particular stage. We are not ready to accept that even that we are servant of God. Very difficult. Here in our temple, Juhu temple, about 30 years ago, I was standing outside. I was talking to a brahmachari. So that brahmachari, he was talking to me. He said, "This Guru Maharaj has come." So then suddenly somebody came, and he told him, "Prabhu, your Guru Maharaj is calling you. He wants you very badly, urgently." Then he changed his face, and so I was just watching it. He said that, "You go and tell him that I am not his servant. I cannot come now. हम उसका नौकर नहीं है बोलो, जाके बोलो उसके." So it is horrible for me to hear that statement. Actually, I stopped talking with him. You know what I felt? This person is going to fall down. Even though we're not knowing so much deep about the Guru, but today is no more. No more in ISKCON. Fell down. Why? Because of the right. The Guru is engaging in the service of Krishna or in his service or Vaishnava Seva. This is many places actually in the mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam. I was just reading this. What is the mood of the devotee? What is the mood of the that will come with the real devotion, submissiveness will come. Kulashekara Alvar, he was a king. He was a king. He was a devotee, great devotee. What is his mood? He is praying to the Lord. Majjanmana phalamidam madhugaidabare matprarthaniya madanugraha eshayeva tadbritya britya parijaraga britya britya prityasya prityaya idimam smaralo ganatha. O enemy of Madhu and Kaidapa, O Lord of the universe, the perfection of my life and the most cherished mercy you could show me would be for you to consider me. This is the mercy you can give me. This is the mercy. Most merciful things you can give me is consider me the servant of, 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 the servant of your servant. How many times? Prityasya, 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 prityasya. So there is nothing wrong in Krishna consciousness. There is nothing wrong in Bhagavatam. There is nothing wrong in Srimad Bhagavad Gita or Vedic instructions. Only our practicing Krishna consciousness in the same mood. That is actually, we are facing the problem. Everybody is facing the problem. The root cause is actually, I am something. I am proud of something. I am senior or junior. Even junior is also is pride only. Somebody says that I am a junior. It is also pride. I am a beginner. That is also pride only. Okay. So that will go only by associating with the devotees. So here Indira got a chance to associate. Indira actually is Ananda Vrindavan Chambu, when sloga will go, maybe we can read actually what exactly has happened at Govindakund, how the Abhisheka took place, elaborate Abhisheka took place there. Krishna allowed actually. If you want to pray unto the lotus feet of Krishna wherever you are, you start praying, you feel that the Lord is standing in front of you. Standing in front of you. Prayer. Or you want to chant very nicely. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All our Hare Krishna devotees, only prayer is this only. I should be able to chant the holy name properly. So that is possible. So all the gods came there. All the demigods came there. Parvati, Shiva. It is mentioned the list of all the devotees. All brought actually in different ingredients. I was just surprised that the last, after Abhishek and everything is finished, Mahadeva came. Lord Shiva said, I want to do the Aarti, my Lord. Actually. And now, sometimes we feel that when Abhishek is going on, we give a chant for the senior devotee, or Guru Maharaj is there, he will come and do the Aarti and everything. We should know actually, the Lord is pleased by that. Actually. The chant should be given to them because they are most elevated devotees. Krishna like it. We should not be proud. Why my chant is not come? Why the class is not going? Why people are not coming? Why they are coming? This is also pride only. The humble mood. Trinadabi suni jaina tarorabi sagishnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. This is not simply chanting in the morning. It should be applied. Application should be there. In our Bhakti Visha program, there is one word called application. We discovered some point, important point, studied that particular point, okay, realized that particular point. The last point is actually how to apply in our life. This is important. Everybody will say that actually because you are not doing this, you are not doing it, so many things are happening with you. That is why you are not coming to the pure devotional service and everything. We know it. What we want the solution. We want a solution. That solution is given by Srimad Bhagavatam. It is scrutinized, very nicely scrutinized by Vyasadeva. All it is compiled very nicely. Srimad Bhagavatam to the point. We can get the chance. So Govinda Kund is actually, when we go, we should see that water. Mahaprabhu is jumped. This color of the water is also different. The Charanamrit. All the items were there for not only milk. Milk was the main item. When Ganga water brought, Airavada brought from Ganga, from heavenly planet, so much water. And so that Charanamrit is still available for us actually. When we go, we don't actually jump into that water, or we don't take bath. When those Brajavasis, we can see they are washing with the soap and they are taking bath and everything. We are not supposed to do it. It is Charanamrit. Suppose Charanamrit is there. We'll put our foot on the Charanamrit, inside the Charanamrit. So that bhava should be there. But the devotees on that particular level, maybe. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could do it. He took bath, Manasi Ganga. Or otherwise, we should think this Charanamrit, this is for drinking. Let me drink. Or do the achaman. And nobody should think that it's a dirty water. Oh, color is maybe, something like that. Remove it. Don't know. Because our eyes are like that, we are looking at it. It's not contaminated. We can drink that water. Charanamrit. It's not did for deity or something. Sakshal Bhagavan. He was standing there and he did the Abhishek, and Charanamrit is available there. We can put on our head, or we can drink Charanamrit, get purified. So then Mahaprabhu went to some different temples over there in Govinda Kund. And finally, it is Abhishek is commenced by Indira. And the conclusion, he is telling that on the prayer, he is telling that, my dear Lord, you are actually, your name I am giving from now today is Govinda. Govinda, because you are taking care of the cows. You are so much fond of cows. So from today, it will be lovable for all the devotees. Even Radharani likes, out of all the names of Krishna, Radharani likes the name Govinda. Govinda! 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 Radhe Govinda! Radhe Govinda! Radhe 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 Govinda! Radhe Govinda! Radhe Govinda! Radhe 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 Govinda! Radhe Govinda! Radhe Govinda! Radhe 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 Govinda! Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, Radhe 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 Govinda. once Krishna himself was chanting Radhe Govinda in Barsana. One day Radharani was very, very angry with Krishna. And he told actually Lalita Vishaka, they said, don't allow this Krishna to come inside. I don't want to see him at all. Finish. Hereafter, no, not seeing him. They said, okay. So Krishna went there, they said, no, you cannot come inside. Radharani said, I don't want to see you. Then he was going out and he saw actually Vindadevi. Vindadevi told actually what to do now. She doesn't want to see me. Okay. So then Vindadevi said, see, you take the form of a sannyasi and then simply chant Radhe Govinda, and anybody is chanting Govinda's name, she cannot be peaceful actually. She want to call that devotee inside actually. She was so much fond of it. So he did the same. He became a sannyasi. He was going around that palace and he was simply chanting Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Govinda. Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Govinda. Radharani told Lalita Vishak, call that Swami here. Call him inside. Call him inside. He is telling my Krishna's name, Govinda, I am fond of it. Then he went inside and then they identify himself. So even Radharani is very happy with that. Govinda, Govinda, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So I'll stop here. Anybody is having any comments or questions?
हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
बुरा या अच्छा कोई भी कार्य जब तक प्रभु अनुमति नहीं देते हैं तब तक पूरा नहीं हो सकता। इंद्र जो गड़बड़ किया उसके उपरांत भी प्रभु कृपा करके उसके अपराध को क्षमा किया। प्रभु परम दयालु है। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे वो हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण। वो दैट डजंट मीन दैट एक्चुअली भगवान परम दयालु है, मैं भी ऐसा करते रहेंगे। वो मैसेज ऐसा नहीं है एक्चुअली। He will see properly actually where to be excused. Somewhere he is not excused also. Okay, it will go in his account of karma. Okay, he has to suffer for it. Maybe this janma or next janma or something. The message is, by knowingly or unknowingly, try to avoid any aparat. Okay. Everything is done at the lotus feet of the Lord with the submissiveness. I don't know anything actually. I am nobody. I am nobody. I don't know anything about Krishna. Because of your mercy, I am able to chant your holy name. I am able to hear your katha. I can try to get purified myself. That humble mood we should come. That is a message. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you very much for the beautiful class, for taking us to Vrindavan. In this verse, this word has come, Isha me asati. So Indra is praying that my mind was unchaste to you. So please give me mercy. So we see that in this purport, it has been mentioned that Indra, he was not praying with a pure heart. His heart was not purified because he committed again a mistake in the dealing of Parijata flower. So yes, Indra may be having a impure heart or having some reservation while praying, but Krishna says, as we have heard, that somebody asked material boons from Krishna and he is interested in serving Krishna also and wanting material boons also. Then in Chaitanya Charitamrita we have heard that shloka that Ami Vigya Sei Murkha Vishay Kena Dibo Swacharnamrita Diya Vishaya Bhulaibo. So even though he may be fool asking a material benediction, but I am intelligent, I know what is good for him, so I will give my mercy of lotus feet and make him forget the material desire. So Indra, he prayed to the Lord. So he may be having some material reservations, material motivations, but still, why did Krishna on his part did not vanquish his desire, did not make him a pure devotee?
See, he will become a pure devotee by doing mistake and getting pardon, and finally now he came to the point, the prayer. Okay, so the prayer also which we do from deep, from just like chanting the holy name, different way of chanting is there. Deep from the heart, actually, the material desires, possessions, I tell you, material desires, one should come to zero. Okay, then he can understand everything. Krishna can understand everything. So maybe the Indra has to take another birth. Okay, because his aparat, the mistake which he is doing, it is accumulated. Every time Bhagavan is giving mercy, he has to come to the final stage of bhakti, that is bhava bhakti, he has to come. Then that he will get it definitely, because he will not go away anywhere else. He will come to the Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanamanman Prabhatyati Vasudeva Sarvamdi. Still he has not understood that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Temporarily, again Maya came and he forgot about it, just like us. But one life he will give. Again he will give another chance for Indra or for us also. Come to the conclusion that Anyatha Sharanam Nasti. You are the only shelter for me, I will not go anywhere else. That is what Mahaprabhu is telling, Aslishyava Padaradam Vinastuma Adarsanam Mam Mahadam Karotuva. That particular stage will come not with one incident or two incident or one life or next life. For somebody it may come with one incident itself. Somebody has surrendered. So many devotees in our mission, they very highly qualified. Afterward they came to know that actually I am not this body, I am the soul, and some people surrender. They change the clothes and they surrender to Krishna. This itself, they practice it, they will go back home, back to Godhead. But even after coming looking like this, is affected by Maya, mode of passion, then it will take another one more birth. Very good question you asked actually. This is you should meditate on it. Wow, why it is? Why he is doing again mistake, even after realizing. That is why the self-realization. Indra, after doing this, where he has gone? He has gone back to heavenly kingdom. Bhagavan told you, go back and do your job. Do your job means mostly 90% is sense gratification is going on. So that in the material world, we are also, some people are thinking that sense gratification is the topmost pleasure in this material world. Prabhupada says again. Okay. Going afterwards. So there is nothing wrong with the Lord. Lord is giving, He is not taking out our little freedom. Okay. Wherever you go back anywhere, you remain in Krishna consciousness. Try to remain in Krishna consciousness. Cry in front of Krishna. Catch hold of the lotus feet of the Lord. Catch hold of the lotus feet of the pure devotees of the Lord. They can bless you. They can change everything. Especially in Bhagavatam, what is advice given to us, actual Krishna conscious person? Associate with a pure devotee of the Lord. A good practitioner can help us. Okay? Okay, I will stop here. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.